EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stop. 56. Regular.
To the air, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got his big tight end here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14.
To throw, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Ready up. 60 boxes. Here we go. Crack all 80. Check smash.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
He was brought down.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Now it's Richardson. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Richardson out of the shotgun. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Play action. Now it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable.
Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Allen going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Allen going to run with it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
14 yards. That's good for the Bills. First down.
Allen. That's going to be caught by Carmichael for a Bills touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught at the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 34 yards to gain that time. Another first down.
34 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Richardson to throw off play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Come on. Come 19. Panthers, 7 Pirates. Let go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Bills 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's second and 10. Allen to throw once more. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, and even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in the game.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
To number 19. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal at the Bengals' 1-yard line.
Now Allen. And he fires one incomplete.
For number 14, incomplete. It's now third and goal.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. Here's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cox. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Middle.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
And Richardson back to throw it.
Looking middle, and that's complete. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Richardson working from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Richardson yet again. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now Richardson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Again, it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run.
And this is caught inside the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
19 Lions.
Richardson.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
A final shot before half for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen off the play fake.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side, complete. That's Coleman. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the Bengals' 45-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
At the 13-yard line.
Round 80.
To try again after the sack. Allen. And it's caught. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 65 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. We're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. A hit as he throws there in. Complete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate.
There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Bills 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's to the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Bills are back within a score.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Bengals 42, Bills 36.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there. And
all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bills strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Bengals 42.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. But they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Cook. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
They'll set up a throw.
Touchdown, Bills. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add to their fourth quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now it's Richardson. He will find his man Chase complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
For the two-point conversion.
Richardson will throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Richardson.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Allen going to run with it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
3rd down and 6.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. They find some open field here.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball